How to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours on YouTube. Naturally, it's a natural question. The February 2018 update hit a lot of creators with a storm and made them a lot less motivated. But a lot of people are still in for the business, and even though a lot of people that were only in it for the money dropped out because of this, because they couldn't reach this threshold. Still, a lot are still here, and a lot of people want to try, and a lot of people want to start. So I've been having my gaming channel since 2010, but only was active the latest 2-3 years, I say. I have 5,000 subscribers, and you know, I don't have any professional equipment really. I just have equipment that's, you know, most people can get and is good enough, and that's what you need. You don't need to, you know, get the super best thing. I will get into a lot of all the tips you need to reach this. It's really a lot of things, or actually not that lot of things. I will only take the main points really for you to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The number one is to hang in there. If you start following my tips, you should probably be able to reach this threshold within a year, but you need to continue doing this the entire year. If you don't, well, if you just, you know, step out of YouTube and just leave it alone for 2 months, you lost a lot of momentum. A very important thing in YouTube is momentum. You want to be consistent, because otherwise people won't come back to watch your videos. So 1 week, weekly videos, 1 week, 1 video or 2 videos is probably the minimum if you want to have some momentum on YouTube. The absolute lowest one I heard is 2 weeks. I can't confirm this, but apparently some say that the YouTube algorithm searches for videos that are from creators that are somewhat consistent, so that they will get recommended and people can be subscribed. And this would take around 2 weeks for the algorithm to drop down these creators and not show them as recommended, because they only make videos sporadically. And you don't want to be one of those that make videos sporadically if you want to get 1,000 subscribers with the threshold watch time of 4,000 hours. Now, for someone to find your video, you need to have a good title. Of course you need a good title. You need to have the game you're playing in the title. It should be the first part, and then you need, you know, something more what's happened in the title. Like for me, most of the videos that I make that make a lot of views are tutorials. So for creative games, tutorials are great. But this comes a little thing here. You may think tags is the shit for people to find your videos. That's not true. Tags are complementary. Tags are secondary. Tags are not that important. When you write tags, you just want to write down the key points, you know, the game, gameplay, video games, you know, things related. You don't need to fill the tag list. It's not bad to do that, but you don't need to. You need to have tags that are consistent with key points in the description and stuff in the title. That's what you need your tags for. You don't need to spend like 30 minutes writing tags. If you make a series, you can just copy the tags over for the next video, and you know, it's enough. The important thing to show up in metadata is the title and the 2 first lines in the description is very important. And this is actually something that YouTube have told me personally at the Stockholm YouTuber meetup. What is it called? The meetup thing, you know, the creator studio or whatever it's called. Anyways, people over 1,000 subscribers, I think, are invited in their local base, and they told me that the 2 lines in the description is much more important for search algorithm than tags. And I noticed this myself. I did some tests. So in the first 2 lines of the description, you want the game you're playing and some other key points, basically. You know, gameplay, multiplayer online, nice compilation, what you want to have. So that's very important. Then, if people don't get your videos to tags, to metadata, to search. If search is not a way that people find your videos, but maybe recommended videos, related videos, or anything like that, the thumbnail is immensely important. It is. You want the logotype of the game you are playing in the thumbnail, so it's easy to see. You also want to have, you know, if there is some text in the thumbnail that is important, maybe your name on YouTube or Let's Play or something like that. Any text or tutorial, any text in the thumbnail needs to be readable. When you're editing the thumbnail, it's like this big and you can see very, very well what's going on. But when the thumbnail gets onto YouTube, the viewers see a thing that's this big. So when you're editing, you need to zoom out and watch the mini picture and make sure that it's visible, that the text you want to have there is visible. If you do an episode, having the episode number in the thumbnail is very good because it helps your viewers to more easily find the next episode. And yeah. And then also, you know that end screens are, I think they are for the YouTube partnership program, but I don't know if they already done this when you're watching this video, but they will have another threshold for using those features, so it's very likely you can still use them. If you have episode 13, provide episode 14 at the end of the video. You know, these pop-up cards, you don't have to use them very much. People don't click them very much anyways. It's not a bad thing, you might as well, but it can be a waste of time. So end screen is much better said, or links in the description is also good. And that's, you know, search and thumbnails. If of course with thumbnails, clickbaity thumbnails, it's the shit. But you can't lie, because if you lie in your thumbnail, if it's some content there that's not in the video, it might get you with some real problem. You might get some real problems with YouTube and anything. It's not something you want to do. You want to be honest. I shouldn't need to be saying this to you, but of course, you know, most people, I think, are completely convinced that you need to be honest, and it's the same on YouTube. They try to find people that are not honest. This is the entire reason with this new this new threshold thing, is that a lot of people were not honest. Contrary to popular belief, it's not only because of Logan Paul, even though this is kind of contributing to why YouTube need to sharpen their rules and regulations and thresholds. But it was actually a lot of re-uploaders, people that steal copyrighted music and upload a lot of that and try to make money of it, or people that you know, basically do less honest things, couldn't reach the threshold and make money so fast before they get, you know, detected and just removed from YouTube. So that's the big reason. So you want to be honest, you know. But that said, you know, of course, if you have a video with many funny scenes, you want to cut out the most funny scene or stylize it and make it into a picture that really stands out with very easy readable text, and it should be easy detectable that this is, you know, the game. You have the logo there, it should be very clear. Now, you know, Minecraft, you can use the Minecraft grass block if you don't like the big logo. Things like that. But thumbnails is very important. You want to have good thumbnails, otherwise people will not click on your video at the first time, because when people see a video from a new creator they haven't seen and they don't have a thumbnail, they think like this: this creator cares so little about his or hers gaming content that he or she doesn't even care to make a thumbnail. That means I don't need to waste my time checking this video because the quality is probably shitty. That's how it is, basically. And now here, if you want to get 1000 subscribers and 4000 watch hours, there are many more things you need to do. To get subscribers, you don't not only need to be consistent, you need to find your niche, your specific type of gaming videos that you do best, and you see that of those that get most views. And if everyone is playing Battlefield, Playgrounds, Unknown, whatever, if you also start, you're probably not gonna make very many views when you're already, you know, too late. You know? So don't just go with the most popular games. Go for the small games you really like, and you can find a very small niche. A very small game doesn't have so much competition, so new viewers are much more likely to find your content. And if your content is good, they'll subscribe for more. Yeah? That's how you get subscribers. You need to find your niche. You need to play. You know, you can't start playing the biggest game and expect to get super famous. You probably need to start playing some smaller games, some niche games that you really like, and then you can play the big games that everyone play and compete in the big titles. But you know, the less the competition is, the less people that play the game and search for it, you'll also have more chance of showing up. Of course, if nobody cares about that game, if no one has made a video ever and no one is playing it, you won't get a view either. So you need to find games that are getting hot, that are getting more views, and you might need to pick up several of those games and try and see what makes it, you know? And of course, the videos needs to be engaging. You need to provide something that's interesting for the viewer. It can be a funny commentary. It can be a very nice voice that people like to listen to. Of course, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but one viewer told me, of course this is the my viewers can do whatever they want with my videos as long as they enjoy it. Sure, but the purpose of my videos is not to provide relaxing content. However, one viewer, he really liked my voice, so he said he just watched my videos to, you know, hear me talk about things, you know. Apparently, that's a thing that can keep people going. You know, my camera died on me, so I had to recharge a little quickly. But anyways, about a good voice or something that keeps your viewers there, something that's engaging or interesting that keeps your viewers want to continue watching, maybe not miss the next good joke, or maybe you know, anything that keeps your viewers there. Naturally brings me to the next point I want to make, which is indeed sound quality of your voice. Sound quality. If you have really shitty sound quality, it's a very good excuse or very good reason actually for people to just stop watching your video. Of course you can make it up with some very interesting content, but making up for sound quality is not HD video, you know. A person rather watches a 720p video with good sound quality than a 4K video with shitty sound quality. So you really want to have good sound quality, and you know, it doesn't have to be expensive and all that. You'll just need something decent. You know, this is just a DSLR camera. I'm just using my, you know, regular camera, for my regular photo camera for recording vlogs like this. In an indoors environment, this is good enough. It's good enough. And that's all you need, good enough. A lot of people are praising the Blue Yeti, but you should know that all USB microphones are limited, they're not super good. And because everyone is talking about Blue Yeti, or the Blue Company, you should avoid the Blue Company as much as you can, because they have a really good brand name. And you know, it's this with brand names, you know. Some buy cool clothes brand names because they like the brand, not because the quality of the cloth is better. It might even be much worse in many cases. It's not about that. It's about the brand. And Blue has a very good brand, which means when you buy things from them, or a similar brand with that's very hot right now, you're paying for the brand more than the product. I watch some online reviews and, you know, listen to different microphones around the price class I wanted to pay. I was thinking about the Blue Yeti, I should admit, but, you know, this, let's see here, this microphone, this is my microphone I usually use. It's very small, it's very tiny, as you can see. Don't let that fool you. It's a very good quality, and at the tests I, you know, just found on YouTube, I thought this one sounded better than the Blue Yeti. Why? It's strange. This is like less than half the price. Well, Samsung is also a good brand. Not Samsung, Samsung. But they're not as hot as Blue Yeti, which means you know, you don't pay them for the brand when you buy their product. So for me, this was a great microphone I could get for much cheaper that still give me the better, you know, sound quality. You have to be a bit smart, you know. When you're just starting out, or when you're thinking about upgrading your equipment, you don't need the best things out there. You just need to be good enough. You know, when you make videos on YouTube, most videos on YouTube are 30 FPS. If you can crank up your PC to more than, you know, 30 FPS when recording videos, it's probably fine, because the video will be in 30 FPS anyways. Some FPS games better to have a 60 FPS, but, you know, for many games I play, 30 FPS is good enough. So you don't need the best computer to run most games. You just need a computer that's good enough. You need a sound quality that's good enough. And your built-in microphone, this one, it's not good enough. It's shitty sound quality. It will pick up noises from your PC and it will disturb viewers, and they will not be very keen to hang out in the rest of your video, because it's kind of annoying, and you know, many will stop watching you there. So rather have good sound and less good quality on the video than vice versa. That said, when you're making videos, it's better to spend your money on getting a good microphone than to, say, upgrade your graphics card to gain 20 extra FPS. If you already have 30, you should probably spend the money on good sound, because sound is so important. Many of my viewers, they actually don't watch the video sometimes, they just listen to it. See, that's, you know, maybe connected to what I said earlier. I don't know, you have to judge yourself about that. Now, we talked much about being consistent to gain subscribers, and it's a special type of consistency you want when you make gaming videos. You want to have serious, so people can come back and watch the next part of something. Like I make builds in creative games, so I, you know, part them up in different. I don't make a 5-hour long video, I make several videos like 20 minutes and you know, show a new thing about the build, and you know, people are interested to see what's going on, and you know, my total nerds, they drop by for the next part because they are interested in seeing it. And this is serious. Building this ship serious. And having serious will keep people, it's a very good reason for people to subscribe, basically, to get your new videos. And of course you want to put your videos in playlist, and you want to share those playlists rather than videos, because it will be so much easier for everyone to keep watching your videos through the playlist than just searching for every video. This means for every series you have, you want to put them in the playlist, and the playlist should be in the description. Right. Now, you want to have videos that are 10 minutes or longer. I know PewDiePie is famous for always pressing out this 10 minutes. Of course, as for now, when you don't have the ability to have monetization, it's not that important. But you know, one day you may, you may blow up, and you may have, much more videos and subscribers, and you make money of it. And if your videos are 10 minutes long, you can make more money from them, because 10 minutes is the minimum for what are they called? Skippable or roll-on ads or something. They're probably in this video. And for that, you want to have some longer videos. You don't only want to have very short videos, so 10 minutes is good. You can make even longer videos, but keep in mind that you want to keep it below an hour. I make this mistake, but if I make a video that's longer than, say, 30 minutes, very few people watch the entire video. It's easy to sometimes keep loss of time, and it can be hard to part it up, but it can be good to try to keep track of the time so you don't make too long videos. About shorter videos, which is also good. Shorter videos are good because people usually watch the entire video. Shorter videos are the video type that are most likely to be viral videos. A viral video is not a video that can get millions of views. It's just a video that among your videos has very much views in a short amount of time, or grows as the time goes by. It can be called a viral video for you, of course. Even though some people think about very, very famous video, but you have to think from your perspective. Your viral video might have 1,000 of views, while your regular videos has 50 views. And YouTube likes, or the algorithm likes, when someone watched the entire video, which means that short videos makes great viral videos. So if you know there is a type of content that a lot of people are searching or want to have or want to see, if you are able to make this as a shorter video, it's much more likely to become one of your viral videos, and those videos are very good to get people to find your channel. And also, they're very good for, again, watch hours. Even though it's very short, if it blows up, it will provide with very many minutes. But however, the bulk of the watch time will be the serious videos for the gaming channel. You know, the videos in series that are maybe, you know, 20 minutes long and have part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100. Yeah. So, because there are many small games out there and you want to find your niche, you should probably play several small games you really like and are interested into. And you can also play some bigger games, you know, if you really enjoy it. But remember that those videos are less likely to get lots of views just because the competition is very, very, very hardcore. So yeah, you want to have a mix of long and shorter videos to both gain exposure and gain view times, or gain, you know, view time. Then a very important thing here is that you shouldn't make videos that you think people only want to see. You need to be interested. Well, me for example, I make a lot of garage mod videos, and one day a few years ago I tried to make a terrorist town video because I saw that the videos were blowing up on YouTube. But I wasn't very interested, and this was shown through camera. And the video didn't became really, you know, excellent, and not a lot of people looked at it because, you know, the algorithm saw that people that saw it didn't really enjoy it too much, and you know, some videos in Garry's Mod that I actually did like making got a lot of more views. So you can trick people like that. If you're not interested in what you're doing, it will show through camera. You need to do something that people understand that you actually like doing. And if you would force yourself recording some gaming videos that you are not very interested in, well, you'll be at the risk of burning out. And now there is, you know, also one big thing I really also want to mention, and that is that consistency is very, very, very important. More important than most things, actually. If you can't make a video like at least every week, it's hard to get the momentum. It's hard people finding the videos at all. It's hard to get people interested into your channel. Only people that are already super successful with a lot of subscribers and are starting to not be interested in doing YouTube so much anymore, only they can make a video every month and expect a lot of views. And of course, this is a sad position for them, because you understand that these people, they probably burnt themselves out doing YouTube so badly that they don't want to make videos anymore. Someone that, you know, there are a lot of YouTubers that are successful that don't show any signs of burning out, and that's probably because they do something they actually like doing. Content that can be described as toxic seem to have a tendency to burn people out. So, you know, if you really like making this kind of content, it's up to you. But you know, if you're not in your if it's not in your personality, don't get stuck there. It seems to burn people out really badly. So, just to sum this up, if you want to keep people watching your videos, remember they're listening to your videos. Good sound quality is very, very, very important, and it's much more worth your money to spend on a decent microphone. Hasn't to be superb. Look at some online reviews. My mic is pretty okay. You know, the Samsung Go I have. I can put a link on it in the description if you want to have a look at it. But you know, sound quality. By the way, this is not a promoted video. I guess I have to say that if I say something like that. But anyways, Good sound quality is very important for people to keep watching your video. Consistency, to get momentum, to get picked up by the algorithm, is very, very important as well. Have a mixture of short videos that are designed to get viral and regular videos that are designed to get view time and people coming back for more, basically. Is also A&O. Then we also have do something that's interesting, do something that you're interested in, because otherwise it will show through camera and people will not think it's more interesting than you making those videos. Then, even though you want to be consistent, don't burn yourself out if you don't like what you're doing. Getting famous on YouTube is something that's probably mostly luck. You can see a lot of pretty shitty people with bad videos, no skills, no whatsoever. I won't name any names, but a lot of them have gotten into some bad controversy with YouTube. You know, it's a lot about luck as well. But if you're interested in what you do, it will be no effort to hang in there, basically, and hang around. You'll need to give it some time, but you also need to constantly work on your content to make it better. Editing skills, of course, is something you want to have, and having things that intro is not super important, but it can be good to bring your kind of brand or channel name out there. Good titles that explains what you're doing, the 2 first lines in the description, very important, and tags that resonate with that is needed to actually get, kind of discovered and just seen, and to come up in search, basically. Then you need a thumbnail. If you don't have a good thumbnail, people won't click on the video if they don't know what they're looking for and just, what is this? This is maybe what I'm looking for. They might take a chance, but it's very low, so you need good thumbnails, and you need to be able to see what game it is and what the text is on it, if it's important text. You need to bring that message there. Good thumbnails is really, really important to make people click on your videos. And then you need to have something that keeps people watching the videos. Oh yeah. And yes, I think yeah, that's the key points I have for you. And I hope this video that turned out to be a lot longer than I thought in the beginning, but I usually go in depth in things, and I hope that this tutorial basically teaches you everything you need to know, and helps you get your 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours by improving your content. Yeah. And tell me what you think in the comments, and tell me how you're doing in YouTube, how long you have been playing games on YouTube, and also tell me how you're doing maybe a month later, even a year later, if you remember this video and just wanna say hi again. Of course, if you are interested in the games I play, subscribe. I have a Discord also, you can join there and talk to other people, but other than that, see you in a while. This is Jim and Total Nerdy Channel, signing out. Get your 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours soon. Anyways, see you. Bye bye.